Hi guys, welcome again to my channel. And if you are new here, make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the notification button so that anytime I upload any new video, you will get it straight up. And if you have any comments or anything you want for me to do, just place it in the comment section. And I go by the name Uncle Nino, the gifted producer from Tag Nation Records. So today we are here to learn something new, how to achieve Gucci type of voice effect. So this is a video I downloaded from TikTok. I saw the video on TikTok and I downloaded it and worked on it, and I'm going to show you how to achieve that type of Gucci voice. So this is the video.
My baby, my Valentine, yeah. But now you do make it my temperature rise. If you go leave me, I could die. I swear, you are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest.
All right, so this is the video, and I'm using FL Studio 20.9. I'm using FL Studio 20.9.2. So this is the voice without. I converted it into MP3, and as you can see, I've mute all the effects I put on. So this is the MP3 voice.
My baby, my Valentine, yeah. But now you do make it my temperature rise. If you go leave me,
So the first thing I did was to get a key of the voice first. So I used auto tune first. I used auto tune, and this is auto tune, the new version, auto tune 9. Yeah. So as I saw, the key was in C major. Yeah, C major. So let me bring it and mute all these effects. All right. So with the auto tune, this is how it sounds.
my baby, my Valentine, yeah. But now you do make it my temperature rise. If you go leave me, I could die. I swear, you are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest.
All right. So the auto tune, this is what I did. The input type, I put it to auto and tenor, and the speed I put it to 5, and I humanize it to 100%. That's all I did for the auto tune. So as you can see, it is sounding natural.
My baby, my Valentine, yeah. But now you do make it my temperature rise. If you go leave me, I could die. I swear.
All right. So the next thing I did was to put a noise gate, because there was a background noise. So what I did was I put the release. I used fruity limiter. So I put the release to 50.01 ms, and I just leave the gain like that. Yeah, and I compressed the vocal small. So I put the threshold to negative 23.3 dB and the ratio to 2.9, and I gain it a little bit to 2.5 dB. So with the noise gate and the compression, this is how it sound.
My baby, my Valentine, yeah. But now you do make it my temperature rise. If you go leave me, I could die. I swear, you are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest.
All right. So the next thing I did was to EQ it. So this is how I did my EQ. I high pass it to I high pass this to, let's say, from 70 to 80 hertz, and I brought this down to 215 hertz. This one to 465 hertz. This one to 676 hertz. This one to 1462 hertz. This one 2,594 hertz, and I boosted this one to 1,250 hertz. So with the first EQ, this is how it will sound.
My baby, my Valentine, yeah. But now you do make it my temperature rise. If you go leave me, I could die. I swear, you are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest.
All right, so you can see that most of the muddy parts are being taken from there,
My baby, my Valentine,
and no
yeah. But now you do make it my temperature
low
rise. If you
voice
go
like
leave me, I
bass
could die.
inside.
I swear, you are like the oxygen I need to survive.
So the next thing I did was to add my compressor, and I used Fruity limiter. So the second compression, this is what I did. I put a threshold to -21 and the ratio to 5, and I gain it to 6.4 dB. So this is what I get.
My baby, my Valentine, yeah. But now you do make it my temperature rise. If you go leave me, I could die. I swear, you are like the oxygen I need to survive.
So it compressed the vocals and brought the vocals up. So I did a second EQ. So this is the second EQ. I didn't cut any low part from there. Yeah, I guess because the first one I low cut most of the muddy parts from there. So this one I just tackle in between here. So what I did was just to bring this down small. Yeah. Okay, with the second EQ, this is how the voice will sound.
My baby, my Valentine, yeah. But now you do make it my temperature rise. If you go leave me, I could die. I swear, you are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest.
All right. So from there, then I added my reverb. And I used Fruity Reverb 2. So I brought the wet level all the way to 90, and I just the size I put it to somewhere 60 to 70. I hard cut it small, low cut it small, and then the main volume I load it. So this is how it will sound.
My baby, my Valentine, yeah. But now you do make it my temperature rise. If you go leave me, I could die. I swear, you are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest.
Okay, so the next
My
thing
baby, my Valentine.
the next thing I did was to add my delay. So I use Fruity Delay 3, and I just leave the preset just like that. I just brought the wet volume down to 5%.
My baby, my Valentine, yeah.
Okay, so it give you that echo. So the next thing I did was to make the voice warm. Yeah, cause the voice recording that I was using was not a studio recorded voice. So I have to make it warm and achieve that type of effect. So what I did next was to add Evox Warm. And this plugin comes with Antaras Autotune version 9. So what I did was to put the Velvet on and boost the drive between 7 to 8. So without the Evox Warm, this is how the voice sound.
My baby, my Valentine, yeah. But now you do make it my temperature rise. If you go leave me, I could die.
And with it,
My baby, my Valentine, yeah. But now you to make it my temperature rise. If you go leave me, I could die. I swear, you are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be.
Okay, so I noticed that like the background noise was still there, so I added a noise suppressor from Waves, which is NS1. Yeah. So I brought okay, so I brought this to level somewhere 63. Yeah, I played it around 60 to 70. So without it,
My baby, my Valentine, yeah. But now you to make it my temperature rise. If you go leave me, I could die. I swear, you are like the.
and with it,
My baby, my Valentine, yeah. But now you to make it my temperature rise. If you go leave me, I could die. I swear, you are like the oxygen I need to survive.
so this is how you achieve Gucci type of voice effects. So um let's add um this there and see how it goes.
My baby, my Valentine, yeah. But now you to make it my temperature rise. If you go leave me, I could die. I swear, you are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. My baby, my Valentine, yeah. But now you to make it my temperature rise. If you go leave me, I could die. I swear, you are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest.
Okay, so that's that for the day. Make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel and also hit me up if you want beat, mix, mastering, everything. I go by the name Uncle Nino, the gifted producer. I